Hello, I'm Evan, and this is Wizard in the Basement. And this will be the first of probably an infinite series called How I Broke the Printer. I have a Creality Ender Pro, heavily modified at this point, but I'm going to go through the modifications I had to do to it to get to the point where it's functioning again. One of the ways I learned that the printer does not like is if its power's off and you move the bed or any of the stepper motors manually, you can potentially fry the motherboard. I didn't know this, so I was always pulling out, once the filament was done, I pulled it out of the Bosun tube and eventually it decided I had done that enough times and the extruder stopped working. So that's problem number one. Problem number two on a Creality Ender is the arm is cantilevered. So one time, one of the first times that the printer just stopped working on me, was I could not get the bed level at all. It was good, like 3 millimeters too high. I was like, how did this happen? And I just realized that the simple problem with this is that the arm cantilevers. So if you do any adjustments to the print head, you're going to move the arm. So you have to have a standard cardboard or a plastic thing you use to see that both sides are even. That's all you can do for it, and for some reason they put the screw on the back, so you have to take the entire thing apart to tighten said screw. So that was an issue you're going to have to deal with if you have a Creality Ender. Another one is make sure you heat the hot end up first before you tighten the nozzle. That one took a long time to clean up, because if you just tighten the nozzle before it's heated up, yeah, metal expands. That's something you have to remember. So the metal expanded, but the tip didn't, so it essentially worked its way loose enough to the filament could go all the way around the nozzle up into the print head, and I had to pick at that for a good 2 hours. Another thing is, if you're using a Bosun tube, make sure those things are tight. I printed for a good 10 hours once and just noted this huge coil. Luckily, the ball, anybody who has a printer knows the ball. It wasn't the ball, it was just a long coil of filament just spewing out because I didn't tighten the Bosun tube to the hot end. I've done other things to break the printer, but I can't remember them off the top of my head, and when I do, I'll make another video.